Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness, Chiropractic Redefined, and I'm here with the beginning of a new series called Autoimmune Action Steps. There will be dozens of things in this series, and it's not in a particular order, but the thing is, with you have an autoimmune condition, you need to take lots of different steps, but you can't take them all at once. So you'll pick something out of this series, work on it, and then work on the next thing. I just happen to be starting with plastics. Plastics are a toxin in our environment, and it's something that's very useful for us, of course, but something that we want to minimize the risks of as much as possible. Many of these plastics mimic estrogen in our bodies. Too much estrogen can trigger autoimmune problems as well as many other health problems, and also stress our detoxification pathways. So here's some simple things to look out for. Most of the lining in these styrofoam cups maybe have BPA. Dr. Datis Karazian, who wrote the book Why Do I Still Have Thyroid Symptoms When My Labs Are Normal, has done a whole paper on ways that BPA, bisphenol A, may interrupt our body's functioning and contribute to autoimmunity by damaging our gut, by mimicking estrogen, by increasing stress on our detox pathways, by causing molecular mimicry, meaning certain areas of our body, the molecules may be similar to the plastics and our body gets confused. So when possible, we want to drink out of something that's more sturdy, a glass cup or whatever. If we're drinking out of these plastic cups regularly, we want to be careful, especially if we can. I'd remove this top cover because it could also have BPA in it also. And when you think about the heat combined with the acidity of coffee, that's going to be a way to leach these plastics into our body. And when we can, drink organic coffee as well as possible. But we want to be careful of drinking out of these regularly. I just picked this up on the way to the office this morning to illustrate this point, but I'm going to drink it. But if I were drinking regularly, I'd want to find a different kind of cup to drink regularly out of. Same way with water. If we're drinking water regularly, if we can get it into a glass bottle like this, it's so much better. This is a glass bottle that we found recently, and it works great. So if you can find something like that to minimize the leaching of the plastics, it's great. And never ever buy plastic water that's been sitting out at a gas station with the heat and the sun baking on it. That's going to leach tremendous amounts of plastic into that water. So avoid plastics as much as possible. This is our first tip in Autoimmune Action Steps. Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness, Chiropractic Redefined.